And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kazarian, and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play series. And yes, I do now have a jetpack and flight control on my power armor, but that is not what we're focusing on today. Wait, is Steam unborked now? No, Steam's still borked. Yep, Steam's still borked. Okay. Alright, what we're going to be focusing on is mining. Now, I was thinking of doing something with mining wells, that's the word. But, a certain canine YouTuber, I'm going to name it Direwolf20, has already done that. So we're going to do something different. In fact, we're going to resurrect something that I built a couple seasons ago that just never worked right. So let us get ourselves. We're going to need about 25 pistons. Begin, please. We're also going to need... Let's go into the other room where I actually have a crafting monitor already set up. Ooh, we're out of wood, aren't we? Wait, do we have any... Do you not know how to turn? I guess you don't. Alright, let me go get some wood from downstairs. That's interesting how that doesn't know how to do that. Alright, I completely forgot that was necessary. Actually, I think I was planning on doing it with a sawmill. Anyways, I'm going to work on building something that I haven't used in forever. And I will be right back. Alright, so let's get to work, shall we? Now, here's what I want to make. Let's get ourselves some Invar pickaxes. 1, 2... Now, I have to make about 25 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... So, yeah. Now, thankfully, because this is an ME system, it's not actually taking up inventory space. So, they're stacking because they all have the same damage value. There we go. 25. Now, I need to make... Oops, right, I can't do it from up here. Let's get some servos. Begin process, please. And I think we just ran out of something. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's what I thought happened. Okay. This is one of the problems, and you sometimes have to go through and figure out what you messed up when you're doing this whole thing. Did you reset the crafting process? No. How many do I need left on that? 8. Remember, just shift right click, and then all you have to do is switch it into craftable only mode. And then it should kick off. And this time, because we're out of glass, it's actually going to start using this thing. Which, as you can see, is running quite nicely. Look at that. So we should have you stored and craftable. Okay. Now let's get a... There we go. And I got 25 terrain smashers. Nice. Now, let me show you guys what terrain smashers actually do, okay? While I'm up here, let me get a few item ducts. Thank you. So, a terrain smasher is basically an old school version, or it's a version of the old school block breakers from Red Power 2. Actually, in a lot of ways, thermal expansion has actually taken over what Red Power 2 used to do. Like, item ducts work a lot like Red Power 2 pneumatic tubes. Different, because you don't have to use full-on machines to work it, but very, very similar. Very, very similar. Alright, let's, gosh, okay. How do I even get back there? This is all pain in the rear end. Yes, so let me carve out a little space down here. So that we can at least get working. And I will be right back. Alright, so let's show these things off. So first we're going to put down our terrain smashers. I'm going to go center line. Okay, terrain smashers are down. Now, let's see if I can reverse them. Yes, okay. Oops, okay. Yeah, alright, fine. Now, what these things should do is it should eat the block in front of it if I provide it with a chest. They're non-functional right now because they ate something, basically. But if I do that, and I wrench it around the right way, it broke the blocks in front of it. Well, I don't want to have to go through here and rotate these things around every single time I want to do something. That seems like it would get, let's just say, a little irritating, right? Right. On the other hand, this is really useful, because I can actually build something quite cool out of this. Can't I? Yes, you're right, I can. And I want to do such things as that. Sorry if that sounded confusing, but I want to do those things, and I want to do them quickly. So let me clear out a little bit more working space here, because this is going to be kind of creative. And I will be right back. Alright, so here we go. The block breakers are now in place, and these things, if I just convert them over, like so. It can be a little tricky to access, actually. Yeah. Doesn't look like it. Alright, looks like I'll have to do this from the top and then get underneath it for the ones at the bottom. Which is fine. Which is fine. Now, those of you who remember how this crap used to work when we were using red power, will no doubt be getting mildly irritated at me for building this thing flush like I am. See how it's sitting on the ground? They're like, oh gosh, Cass, you're going to dig out so much space. No, not when I... Bloody hell. You, redstone, high required. Okay, so now that thing is working. All of these are set up correctly, which is good. And just temporarily, we're going to put an iron chest right here. Okay? Is everyone okay with that? Good. And... There we go. Okay. So now here's part of the deal. Okay. I need to go upstairs to get some more stone bricks. So I will be right back. Because what we're going to basically be doing here is working on a way to move this thing. So let me build out the actual dimensions and the platform of this sucker, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back, and we are making some autonomous activators, and I will show you why we are making those. If I can, there we go. And we need 20. Alright, and then we need, actually we don't need those extra servos, do we? Let's grab them anyways. Never know when they might be useful, right? Clear inventory a little bit there. Alright, let's get back downstairs and I'll show you guys what we're doing. So, one of the issues that you always run into with this sort of stuff is that, well, lava and water is a pain in the rear end, basically. And you have to figure out how to manage that. You know, without... Well, so I'm pretty certain that this machine will be able to go through it. But you really don't want lava and water just kind of hanging out in your mining tunnel that you just made, because it can get a little messy. Now, I'm praying I can make these things go straight up, actually. There we go. Okay, good. We're going to have an issue with the corners, aren't we? And these are going to have to be set back, not where I put them. Okay, so we're going to have to put these back a step, like right here. Okay, that goes there. But I guess are the corners a big deal with this machine? I don't think they will be. I'll have to watch the placement pattern and see what I think. I hope I got that right. Alright. This is the problem with configuring these things. Alright, let's do that and that. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, it's going to leave a gap right on this block. Shoot, I was hoping it wouldn't. Well, it'll be better than if it didn't exist at all. You know what? That's just what we're going to think there. Okay, so let's turn that off. And now, which side am I looking at here? Top, I believe? Let's check that. Nope. There we go. So that's technically, from this view, it's the bottom. Okay. Nope. No jetpack, please. I just want my wrench. Let me make sure that... Yes, okay. Nope. Put the rest of these guys in. So this will help. It's not going to really fix the issue. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. How can I fix that? I know how I'm going to fix that. Okay. So I'll solve that off camera. The issue I'm fighting with is that... Oops. Let's do that, and that, and that. Round robin, okay. So the issue I'm fighting with is that I need these... Yeah, okay. So see... That's going to the side there, and I want this one going to the side as well. Okay, just like this. Now, those of you who understand how frame machines work from the olden days, or have watched some of my old videos, will probably recognize this design. Nope. Yes. Though this is slightly more compact than some of the designs I've previously used. Yeah, and I don't need corners to be done down here at all. Let's turn that off. And what is it? This side, maybe? Let's see. Nope. This side again. Nope. This side? Nope. This side. Yes. Okay, so which side is that? Top side. So let's just configure all of these. We need a tool that remembers this. Actually, I think there is one. Okay. So that's done. But now, how are we going to configure this? Well, that's actually pretty simple. Because, see, we only want one thing going into these chambers. And I need an empty hand to do it with. Of course, as soon as I come over here, I'm going to pick that back up. Put that there, do that. I have pneumatic servos installed, don't I? No, I don't. That's right, I don't. Let's get all these servos installed. 1, 2, 3, 3. Let's come back over here. And top row. Awesome. Okay. Excuse me. So now what we need to do is I need to configure these to whitelist only cobblestone going in to those pipes. See, this was the system that actually I tried to get this working using Red Power 2. And it was just too big, basically. And actually, I should have remembered those corners because that was always what screwed up my design. So now what should happen is, if I set this up correctly, whitelist this. So what we should have is that, as you can see, only cobblestone is going to be allowed to go into these autonomous activators. This basically means that we won't, I don't like it there, we won't have to worry about any other material coming in, which is important for this build because this is going to prevent liquids from becoming a major issue. Might also kill my computer when I try and move it, but that's okay. And that's there. Okay. We still have the corners to worry about. This corner and this corner. So let's fix that straight away, shall we? We'll place that there. And then we're going to run an item duct but what we're going to do is back here, we're going to turn all this off. We're going to get down here. We'll put another one right down facing me. And both of these guys, like that, like that. And then I can install a servo here. Right? Okay. And then I can come over here. Turn that off. Right. Connect that over. I don't want flight control, buddy. Did I already disable that connection back here? Yes, I did. And then I'm going to say, disconnect that, connect that, get my autonomous activators back out, plug that in, plug that in, right? Okay, already installed. Whitelist, cobble, and whitelist, cobble. Repeat that on this side. Perfect. Now, here's the problem. Items are going to try and go into the chest from these center breakers first. So let's pull this back, right? We'll put the chest right here, or even better. Let's make this nice and easy. We'll put the chest right there, and then we're going to change the mode setting to dense. So this is the last terminus. Now, other items will go in here, remember, because this machine, well, basically this thing isn't, how do I say it? This machine will function properly, even with the ores will all be forced to go in here because all of these other access terminals are whitelisted. There we go, I can talk. I know how to talk. Okay, so with that done, let's build, I'm going to build a little platform back here, and then we're going to start working on the next step of this build. Alright guys, and actually I think I'm going to end this episode right here. We have a bunch of crap we need to start doing in the next episode, and I don't think I have enough time to actually get started with it now. So we'll get this thing done, hopefully, in the next episode. Until then, this is Mr. Kasarian. I want to thank you all for watching so much. It is, as always, a pleasure, absolute pleasure to make these videos for you guys. This is Mr. Kasarian. Happy mining!